Bamford is a village in the Peak District, Derbyshire, England, close to the River Derwent. To the northeast is Bamford Edge, and to the northwest the Ladybower, Derwent and Howden reservoirs. At the 2011 census, it had a population of 1,241. Its name is recorded in the Doomsday book as Bamford with an N, and likely came from the Anglo-Saxon Beamford, which means tree trunk ford. The parish church of St John the Baptist was built circa 1860. There is also the Bamford Methodist Church and Catholic churches in the village, most notable of which is Our Lady of Sorrows Church. The village graveyard also contains some reinterred graves from the nearby villages of Derwent and Ashopton, which were submerged following the creation of Ladybower Reservoir. Bamford Watermill has been turned into apartments, but some of the original machinery still remains. The village has a sculpture trail, and in mid-July there is a well-dressing festival. Bamford has 4 public houses: the Derwent Hotel, now a self-catering venue, the Angler's Rest, the Ladybower Inn and the Yorkshire Bridge Inn, the latter once home to former Blue Peter presenter Peter Purvis. In October 2013, the Angler's Rest was jointly purchased from the pub chain owners Admiral Taverns by over 300 people from the local area as Derbyshire's first community-owned pub. The Bamford Community Society raised the money needed to buy the Anglers, which will be run as a community hub, listed as an asset of community value under the government's Localism Act, which also offers a daytime cafe and houses the local post office. Nearby Hope Valley College offers yoga classes at Bamford Village Institute as part of its adult education programme. Bamford is known as the gateway to the Hope Valley from Manchester and the North West, as it provides the only road through to the Hope Valley from the A57 Glossop-Sheffield Road over the Snake Pass. The village is served by Bamford railway station on the Hope Valley line and by regular bus service 257 to Sheffield and Bakewell. As for so many Peak District villages, it developed around its mill, which existed here before the Industrial Revolution. From 1782, a water-powered corn mill was built here by a local farmer and miller, Christopher Kirk. This only lasted a few years until destroyed by fire in 1791. It was rebuilt as a cotton mill, still powered by water. In the early 19th century, it converted to steam power with a 60 horsepower beam engine. A more modern horizontal cross-compound mill engine with a rope drive, Edna, by Musgrave was installed in 1907 and remains on site today. Water power was still used for generating electricity for this isolated mill, with 2 reaction turbines. Until 1951, the mill also maintained its own gasworks. More electricity generating capacity was provided by a DC generator driven by a de Laval impulse turbine, get you, and reduction gearbox built by Greenwood and Batley. In 1857, the mill was owned by S.M. Moore and Son and employed 230 mill hands. It was sold in 1885 to Hamilton Cash of Mansfield, then in 1902 to the Fine Cotton Spinners and Doublers Association. The work at this mill was the doubling of cotton yarn which had already been carded and spun in Lancashire mills. This employed 130 hands. In 1963, FS&D became part of Courtaulds, who closed the mill in 1965. Afterwards, the mill building was bought by Carbolite, who manufactured electric kilns and laboratory furnaces. The mill closed permanently in the 1990s and the building was later converted to apartments. The chimney was demolished and the boiler plant and turbines removed. The mill engine was preserved on site and remains there today, but it is not operational. Every year locals gather to celebrate the mill and how it brought life to the village. Further up the valley are the Ladybower, Derwent and Howden dams. Nearby are the villages of Chaton, I kid you not, Bradwell, well known for its ice cream, Hope, Hathersage, well known for its open-air swimming pool, Eyam and Castleton, famous for its Blue John stone. A place of notable significance near Bamford would be Buxton. The nearest urban centre is Sheffield and is a very popular place to visit for the youth of Bamford, as well as Chesterfield, which is where many students go for higher education. The film of Bamford in 1945 is held by the Cinema Museum in London. Reference HM0365 for anyone interested.